So Odell Beckham is now talking trash to us? Well, talking trash about us. So much that Mike Hilton responded. Let's go ahead and see what he had to say. Odell Beckham was talking to Peter King of NBC Sports, and what he was talking about was the Super Bowl, the Bengals versus the Rams. And in that, he said, people have no idea what I was actually going to do that day, Beckham told King. It was going to be the day where I catch 15 balls, maybe 250 yards. The game plan was for me. We would have beat them 42-17. In what universe were you ever going to beat us 42-17? In what universe was that ever going to happen? Because I don't think you understand. Matthew Stafford was going to put up 42 points on our defense. I'm sorry. I hate to tell you this. I know our offensive line wasn't the greatest. Listen, it was not good. But to put up 42 points on us that's almost laughable. I get it. Cooper Kupp was great, and I get it. Obviously Odell in that game where he had he had a big touchdown. I think he had one touch. We'll look at his stats in a second. Let's see what Mike Hilton say. We'll see you in week 2. Yeah, we'll see you in week 2. That's all I gotta say. Simple, sweet, to the point. Pretty much, we're gonna shut you up in week 2. And yes, we play the Ravens in week 2, so we're gonna find out if he can put up 42 points against us. Now, I want to say, this is not me taking a shot at you, Baltimore. But, Todd Monken, your new OC, has said himself that the Ravens' offense is going to be it's going to be a struggle to get going. It's going to take some time for them to really figure it out. And the first couple weeks, they might just be running the ball anyway, because they're not able to get this offense going just yet. Week 2. So if we're playing running back Lamar Jackson, Odell Beckham, he's not going to talk the talk that he's talking right now. Ain't going to be talking in that game, man. You're going to be very quiet in that game. So far in training camp, the Ravens offense hasn't been doing that great. Now, the Ravens defense is pretty good, but their offense has been absolutely out of sorts. Lamar Jackson is missing throws. He missed a wide open Mark Andrews throw. He threw, I think, I want to get this correctly. The whole offense together 2 days ago threw 9 interceptions, and then 6 interceptions the day before that. But I think Lamar only threw 4 to 9 interceptions the other day, and then Lamar threw 3 of them before. He got so mad he actually punted the football and smashed his helmet. Like, I'm not kidding when I say this. This Ravens offense, which, again, a lot of people said was going to be the best in the game and really change everything. What did Lamar Jackson say? 6,000 yards he was going to throw. He can't even hit a wide open Mark Andrews in practice. Okay. Let's go back to that Super Bowl. Because I do want to I want to imagine, right? And guys, I want you to do this with me, okay? Okay, so I want you to look at this score, right? And tell me it was going to be 40. Did you say 47? Come on, bro. Make it realistic. 47-17. So, really fathom that the fact they scored 7 points. So, when he went down injury, in the first half? I think it was, the first quarter? They were going to score. He was going to have. Guys, it was going to be magic. He's going to be a wizard. The 2 interceptions was not going to happen, guys. I promise you. Odell Beckham would have made sure of it. Oh, my gosh. Okay, so he had 52 yards on 2 receptions for a touchdown. It's just listen. I know he had that big touchdown. He had one big touchdown, and he had one other reception. And the reception he actually got hurt on. So, how are you talking crap? Okay, listen, if he would have went out there and put up 100 yards and had 2 touchdowns in this game, right? I would understand, 42-17 is freaking ridiculous, okay? Stop that. But, like, if you would have said, listen, like, I was having a good day and I would have continued and they weren't stopping me, I would have understood. I could have, we could have had communication. But when you put some numbers out there like 42-17, and then you tell me you were going to have 250 yards, and you know what? I would only assume if you said 42 points, then you would have had, what is that? 42 would be 7, that's 19 points. So that means you would have had at least probably 3 touchdowns plus the 1. So 4 touchdowns in this game. You were going to put up 4 touchdowns and 250 yards on our defense. And you said 15 passes. 15 catches. Bro, I'm just trying to find out what the universe you're living in, what multiverse you're living in, that you thought you were going to do that in this game. That you thought Matthew Stafford was going to do that in this game. Because then that perspective then puts itself that Matthew Stafford in this Super Bowl was going to throw 6 touchdowns on us. 6. He barely got 3. And he was going to throw 6. And the only reason he got 3 was because Cooper Kupp had caught a touchdown pass after a magical holding call on Logan Wilson. It took a magical holding call just to get 3. And you're telling me you were going to get 6. Come on, Odell, man. Listen, okay, I understand, you got to pump yourself up. You got to get yourself in a mode to want to play at the highest level possible, right? That's what you got to do when you're an NFL player. You can't sit there and not believe in yourself. But there's believing in yourself, and then there's a logical fallacies. Like, you're here. No, sorry, my bad. You're here. I need you to be here, okay? You're here. I need you here. Because... like, but if you would have said 32-17, I would have still said you're crazy. But I would have I would have humored you. Maybe not that. Maybe like 24-17. I would have humored you. At what point were you going to score 6 touchdowns on this defense? You didn't realize the offensive line was the problem, right? Not the defense. Lou's defense was not going to be a problem here. Lou was going to take care of business. The problem was the offense. The offensive line, to be particular. I mean, even in this game, T had 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. Maybe, guys, that's it. I just realized that's probably it. He thought he was T. Higgins. He thought he could be as good as T. Higgins. Maybe 1/5 the man T. Higgins could be. That's what he was thinking, probably. He was like, maybe I was T. Higgins. Yeah, T could have put up 4 touchdowns, put up 250 yards, but he wouldn't have had 15 catches. Now, T did have a huge catch down the sideline, like Odell Beckham did. Well, not down the sideline. He was across the middle. But still, Jamar Chase had 89 yards. Like, you're literally talking crap when 2 of our receivers had more yards than you, my guy. And I get it, you got hurt. It happens. It's awful, right? But at the end of the day, man, come on now. 42-17 is ridiculous. I love it, man. I freaking love it. Guys, tell me down below your thoughts and opinions. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.